And on this page we have Colombian dishes. And I asked to turn the music off. And so this is the plate. It's called bandeja paisa. Here I'm doing a little happy dance just to express a little bit of how I was enjoying the soup. I'm getting full. I did good. I'm gonna finish it. Y el horario es las 11 hasta las 3:30 todos los días hasta domingo.
Domingo, festivos, todos los días.
Ah, perfecto. Hola mi gente, ¿cómo estamos? My name is Byron Brower. Welcome to my channel, and today I wanted to visit a vegan restaurant here in Bucaramanga. It's called Albahaca. Now I don't know if it's vegan or they have vegan options, but we're gonna see. And I know they got some music playing. I might ask them to turn it off if they can. But this is the place on this street here next to La Madonna. All right, here we have the menu. The music was playing, so I'm going to do the voiceover describing pretty much what I said. Here we have desserts and starters with the prices ranging from 5,000 to 9,000. And on this page we have salads and soups. In there's a salad with avocado. I was trying to figure out which one that was. We have house salad, 8,000 pesos, green salad, 8,000 pesos, spring salad, Venetian salad, and then this one is translated as earth salad or salad of my earth. And all the different ingredients are there, and some include avocado, tomato, onions, lettuce, mushrooms. So just pay attention to those. And on this side we have soups. The soup of the day was plantain soup. And we have rice and pastas. And I'm getting adjusted here, and there you can see the prices. For example, we have paella, which is the Spanish dish, and that's 22,000 pesos with the ingredients listed. And on this page we have Colombian dishes on the left, and the one that stood out to me was the bandeja paisa, which is what I ended up getting. We have Italian dishes with like risotto of mushrooms. We have Chinese dishes and international dishes. On the left side of this page with the Chinese dishes, we have things like chop suey, Chinese rice, pasta, curry, and the prices are there, so from like 19,000, 23,000. And drinks and others, so we have lemonade, natural lemonade, basil lemonade, mandarin, and limonada de coco, which is coconut lemonade, water, and then natural juices. And on this side you have the QR code. Now I tried using it and it said there was an error, so I would recommend searching the name and see what pops up. And here I'm just showing what the dining area looks like, and I imagine if it gets full there's an outside space. All right, now here the soup of the day arrived, my plantain soup. I'm going to give it a try. Here you can see it has a lot of ingredients. Here the soup contains many vegetables. It was creamy. We had plantain, potatoes, pumpkin, squash, corn, cilantro, carrots, spices, herbs. It was just the right taste of salt. And here we have the plantain. That's what it looks like. And it's generally fried first and then put inside. So it's like a crunchy, soft texture. Here I'm doing a little happy dance just to express a little bit of how I was enjoying the soup. I generally do that, and the music was playing, so I was enjoying the vibe. Here I think I was tasting corn. I didn't see the corn, but I started to taste it, the actual kernels. So if you are not a fan of corn, probably don't get this soup, but I enjoyed it. And also, right around this time, I think I heard a blender, so I think they were starting to make my juice. I approve. That was that thumbs up. I enjoy it. Now, I'm not a food critic, but I do enjoy eating and trying different types of food. So I can't really say, don't try this, don't try that. I can only tell you what I am enjoying and my experience. So that's typically what I do when I eat. And so this is also for my sister who always says, "Oh, why don't you describe eating all the different types of food?" So this is my attempt. All right, now I gotta make sure I get everything even from the size of the bowl. And yeah, I was just enjoying the soup overall. Now, I did ask if we were the only ones at the restaurant, and we were. Um, she said it usually gets busy around 11 to 12 p.m., which is lunchtime generally. We got there around 1:20. So if you like eating around a lot of people, I recommend coming during lunchtime. So 10:30, 11 to 12. And if you don't like being around a lot of people, come around 1, which is the time that we came. If I go back, I will probably come around the same time because I like eating with not a lot of people around. And, well, actually, it doesn't really matter, but generally, I prefer eating when it's not crowded. For the meat and animal product options, the menu does have eggs, and I believe it has chicken. And for the chorizo that I got with the bandeja paisa, that's wheat gluten based. And when I went to Mexico, I remember it was called seitan. So that's the product that you get to eat. So if you are not fond of wheat or wheat gluten, then probably don't get that. Or ask them for the ingredients and to see what they can recommend for your specific diet. All right, I'm gonna eat. All right, my lemonade finally came. I ended up getting the limonada de albahaca, so that's basil lemonade. And the taste was refreshing, medicinal, herbal, and I got it without sugar. And so if you like that, I definitely recommend it. And the other juice we got was mango maracuya, which is mango and passion fruit. Now this one was a bit sour. There was no sugar. So I believe it came from the green mango, mango biche. Let me get one more sip. Yeah, it's refreshing. So if you like that, get it. And also try some of the other juices if you can. And I asked to turn the music off. And so this is the plate. It's called bandeja paisa. This is a vegetarian version, vegan version. The chorizo is plant-based. Avocado, rice, patacon, so plantain fried and smashed. Red beans. And what usually comes, it may come like this, with eggs, and what's missing is chicharrón, which is the, where I'm from, we call that fatback. So, let me try it and see how it is. Okay, let me bend down. So, let me try the beans first. Soft, seasoned right. I might add a little bit more salt. It's seasoned though. Good. And this is, I want to say parsley. I think it's parsley or cilantro. Some herbs here. The rice. Flaky. Fluffy. Rice and beans. With the avocado. Let me try rice, beans, avocado. You got to have avocado. It does have a lot of parsley. So if you don't like parsley, it might not be your favorite. But I think most vegetarians and vegans, it's right up. It's right up there. Let's try the plantain. Crunchy. Oh, it's great. I'm using like a dip, a chip. Oh, that is great. I don't know how much different it would be from the regular bandeja paisa, minus the fat back or the chicharrón, and the chorizo is not meat based. This is what it looks like.
Carne molida.
Ah, they do have carne molida. That's right. Sometimes they have like a desmechada, but here in Colombia it's almost always carne molida. Oh, it reminds me of it's the texture of a bean burger. And this is fried. It actually tastes like a hot dog. The cumin, so that's cumin. I don't know what other seasonings, but whatever the seasoning is for a hot dog, that's what I'm tasting. And the portion size is a lot. I'm gonna get full. Just take it to go. How's your huevito?
Great.
And the yolk is orange.
Literally.
Look at it. When I did eat eggs, and I would buy them in Colombia, I would always buy from this one company, and the yolk would be that color orange. It's not that bright yellow. That means they eat, if I'm not mistaken, they eat a lot of insects, and they feed them like dark green leaves, and they say it's more nutritious when it's darker. Some have even a reddish color. Alright, need some juice. Uh-oh, got on the plantain. This is very refreshing. I would drink that alone with no food. So yeah, it is a little more expensive. Normally with the corriente or a typical meal during lunch, the soup, the meal, and your juice is all included in the price. And here I'm noticing the average price is around 12,000 to 18,000 pesos. So that's what, $1 is like 4,000 pesos. That's 4,000, $4 or $5 for all of this food. But here's a little more expensive. For example, the soup was 9,000. The meal is 24,000. I have to do the calculation, or once I pay, I'll see what it came up to. And they have a datáfono, so the card reader. It does all the conversion for me. So I typically go to places that accept card. Here in Colombia, they call it datáfano. In Mexico, I think they call it terminal. You got credit, use it. A credit card. All right, I'm going to continue eating, wrap up, and do a final review. I'm getting full. I did good. I'm gonna finish it. I like a clean plate. I need to wait like 2 or 3 more minutes and then I'll finish it. Would I come back? Yes. And I'll probably come back at the same time so there's less people. So after noon, 12:30, 1 o'clock. Now the hours on Google are incorrect. If I'm not mistaken, the hours are 11:30 until about 3:30. Lunchtime, typical lunchtime. We tried to come here at like 9 o'clock because it said it closed at 10. Don't do that. They're closed. Lunchtime only. And yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna wrap it up here. My refreshing juice. I think I got about 3 or 4 more bites. I was able to finish everything. I try to follow the Japanese rule of when you're 80% full, stop eating. Don't overfeed yourself. Don't stuff yourself. But I wasn't going to take a small bit to go home. I have to pay, and then I'll show the actual price. Here I have the receipt. We ended up getting 2 soups of the day, 2 juices, 2 bandeja paisas, which came up to the total of 78,000 pesos, which is about $20. It might be a little more expensive. Vegans and vegetarians, if they want to eat out, I think have to pay a little more. That's what I'm noticing, even in the States. But it's an alternative from the regular corrientes and the regular meals. ¿Y desde cuándo tienen este restaurante?
Ya llevamos 17 años.
Wow, 17.
Mala lectura.
Oh, con eso tiene que meterle, no sé, por alguna razón.
Ahora sí.
Sí. Crédito. ¿Y cuál es el horario de acá?
De 11:30 a 3:30.
Ok.
Todos los días.
Perfecto.
Domingo,
Sí, es que vi en Google, tratamos de venir acá como a las 8 de la noche, porque en
no.
Google decide como a las 10 de la noche.
No.
Se voy a poner un mensaje ahí.
Sí.
Entonces 11 hasta las 3:30.
Sí.
Ok.
78.
Ah, perfecto. Y voy a dejar efectivo.
Bueno.
Bueno, gracias.
esa es la cuenta. ¿Y están de turismo por acá o?
Sí, nos estamos quedando en Florida Blanca, pero somos maestros, entonces estamos aquí de verano. Tenemos todo el verano libre y vamos a explorar, vamos a unos pueblitos también. Zapatoca, nos dijeron que tenemos que ir a Zapatoca.
Uy, sí, muy bonito.
Sí. Y ¿qué más?
San Gil.
San Gil.
Todos los pueblitos.
Ajá. Entonces vamos
Barichara.
a Barichara y Curití.
Curití.
¿Dónde más? Hay un lago, Topocoro.
Sí.
Pues vamos a pasear.
Boyacá es muy bonito.
Boyacá, sí, vamos a.
Y
Vamos.
aquí a la mesa, a los parapentes.
Ah, yo quiero hacerlo. Yo quiero hacerlo. Sí, 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 sí. ¿Y usted es la dueña de acá?
Sí.
Oh, bien, bien, bien.
Bueno,
Es que
qué
quería grabar y como mostrar restaurantes veganas, vegetarianas, porque soy más, digo flexitariano, a veces como carne, pero mejor si hay opciones
Claro.
para comer.
Ay, bueno, qué bien.
Sí.
Aquí, pero
¿Y te puedo grabar un ratito?
Qué bien, qué bien.
Sí, y ¿qué le... Y dice que estaba aquí por 17 años.
Sí, 17 años.
Y el horario es las 11 hasta las 3:30 todos los días,
Todos los días.
hasta domingo.
Domingo, festivos, todos los días.
Ah, perfecto, perfecto.
Sí.
Entonces, vengan acá.
Los esperamos.
Sí, me encantó.
Ay, bueno, muchas gracias.
Gracias.
Muchas gracias, bendiciones.
Leaving, gonna walk. And the last part was in Spanish, but that was the owner. Confirm the hours. Don't come here at 9:00 p.m. like we did. They've been here for 17 years. And then she asked, you know, are we here on vacation? I was like, yeah, we're teachers, we get the summer off. And I'm exploring different areas, especially vegan/vegetarian restaurants, because I'm more flexitarian and I'm looking for vegan options. If you want meat, there's plenty of it here. If I go out with some friends, I'll show those type of restaurants, but I typically eat more vegan or cook at home. So that's what I'm going to show. Ah, the dueña wants me to get the sign. So yeah, Albahaca. There we go. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I like it. A little expensive. So if you're trying to spend 12,000 pesos, it's more than that. But per person, I think if you just got the meal, you can spend maybe 25,000 pesos, which is $5-6. I always have my conversion. I don't do math in my head. That's long gone. But I use Currency Pro, something like that. So I always have to do the conversion in my head. And that's it. I'm gonna walk the streets, show a little bit of the neighborhood. We're gonna go to an electric moto place because I'm curious about the electric motos. I think if I were to live here, I would buy an electric moto just because the motos spit out a lot of exhaust and it's more smelly than the cars. It's, how can I say that? It's more potent. The carbon, what is that? Carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, whatever comes out the exhaust, it's strong and it smells. I think they're less regulated. So I want to see about the electric motors. All right.